Cheapskates get a bad rap for being chintzy and charmless, but the truth is, we are some of the most generous and classy folks around. Stay cheap. Hey, I'm Jeff Yeager, the ultimate cheapskate and host of The Cheap Life. When it comes to prim and proper cheapskate etiquette, always follow the 4 C's. That's the Cheapskate Code of Couth conduct. They don't call me the Miss Manners of cheapskate etiquette for nothing. While it's perfectly understandable, do your best to avoid gauche displays of tightwad envy. Tightwad envy, or in Latin, skinflictus invidia. The tendency of cheapskates to covet the spectacular deals and saving techniques of other cheapskates. Tightwad envy. Who's paying for what can get tricky when you're dining out with a group of people. Don't be afraid to discuss it beforehand. And it's perfectly acceptable to ask for separate checks at the start of the meal. That's not being impolite. What's impolite is not having the conversation with your dining companions up front. Whether it's in a restaurant or other places where tipping is customary, respectable cheapskates always tip at or even above industry standards. If you can't afford to leave a decent tip, then you really can't afford the dinner out. And if you use a discount coupon in a restaurant, be sure to tip on the full value of the items ordered, not on the discounted amount.
That's right, it's never fair to stiff the little guys by not tipping. Tell us about your own cheapskate code of Couth conduct in the comment section below for a chance to win a $50 gift card.
It's time for a cheapskate shout-out! This week's shout-out goes to Peggy Post, great-granddaughter-in-law of etiquette queen Emily Post and a director at the Emily Post Institute. Peggy says there's nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed about when addressing potentially awkward money matters with family. As long as you're open and sincere, politely raising the issue up front will help avoid any misunderstandings or hard feelings later. I need to remember to send Peggy a proper thank you note. Regifting is often met with mixed feelings, even in the cheapskate world. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with regifting an item that you've been given previously, provided that it's in good shape and you genuinely believe that the recipient will appreciate it. Make sure to wrap the present anew and include a thoughtful gift card. But whatever you do, don't accidentally regift an item to the same person who gave it to you originally. That's the ultimate regifting faux pas. I'm Jeff Yeager for The Cheap Life. Stay prim, stay proper, but do stay cheap. Hey, check out my pal Bill Newcott on AARP's Movies for Grown-Ups channel for fast, fun, and free previews of what's new in theaters and home video every week. Subscribe to The Cheap Life. It's free.